I remember the cold more than anything. Not just the air, but the kind that seeps under your skin, settles deep in your chest, and stays there long after the sun comes up. That kind of cold makes you feel alive, makes you patient. It had snowed the night before, fresh and clean, like the world was trying to forget. The trees were draped in white, the creek still moving beneath a thin crust of ice. Beautiful, really. The kind of beautiful people like him run to when they're trying to escape consequences. He wasn't hard to find. People like him never are. They act like ghosts but leave trails everywhere. Social media posts, gear reviews, location tags. He mentioned the creek a year ago in a comment, said it helped him feel grounded, peaceful. I don't think he ever imagined someone would take that personally, but I did. He cost me more than money. He cost me my future, my reputation, my career. I lost people, people who mattered, because of his mistake, or what he called a mistake. He walked away and reinvented himself, left the rest of us to burn in his wake. So when I saw he'd gone dark, retreated into the woods, I didn't see it as him hiding. I saw it as an opportunity. I parked far out at a trailhead that hadn't seen a plow in days. Walked for miles with snow crunching under my boots, steady, deliberate. No one else around, just like I knew it would be. He always chose places that felt untouched, empty, places where no one would hear a scream. By the time I reached his camp, it was dusk. I spotted the faint orange flicker of his fire between the trees. He was sitting there, back against a fallen log, book in hand, wrapped in a thick coat like a man who believed he'd earned peace. I stayed just out of reach, watched, waited. I listened to the rhythm of his page turns, the crackle of the fire, the way he occasionally looked up at the treetops as if expecting something to fall from the sky and bless him. That's when I pulled out my phone and sent the first message. "How's the camping going, buddy?" Then the second. "It's beautiful out here." And finally, the third. "I see why you came." He flinched. I saw the way his spine stiffened, his shoulders pulled tight like piano wire. He stood up and spun around, scanning the woods with those wide, terrified eyes. That was the first moment I smiled. When he grabbed his bag and pulled out the gun, I took a step back. I wasn't here to die. I was here to get inside his head. I circled the camp slowly, watching him panic, watching the cracks form in his little sanctuary. He tried to act tough, but fear clings to a man in the wild. I could smell it on him. Eventually, he retreated to his tent. I waited until the fire dimmed, until the glow barely touched the trees. Then I moved in close enough to hear the shallow breaths, the rustle of nylon as he adjusted, restless and alert. Then I took the photo, quick, clean. The flash lit everything up for a split second. Snow, branches, canvas, his silhouette frozen inside like a trapped animal. I sent the picture. Have a good night's sleep. For a moment it was quiet, still. Then the tent unzipped, and two deafening shots ripped through the woods. I hit the ground hard, rolled, and bolted. My heart thudded against my ribs as I ran, not from fear, from excitement. He was exactly as fragile as I hoped. He shouted something into the darkness, threats, warnings, bravado. It echoed between the trees, fell flat against the snow. I didn't text again. I didn't have to. Because real fear doesn't come from the noise. It comes from the silence that follows. The endless, suffocating quiet when you start to wonder if someone's still out there, if they're still watching. He thinks it ended that night, but I never said it was over. I only stopped texting.